Hello.
Hello, it would help if I take the mute off.
I don't know if we are live. We haven't got a clue what we're doing. Put it that way.
I mean, it still says 10:59. I don't see it on YouTube yet. So
there we go. There we go. Look, it's on. We are live.
Oh yeah, I've got it now too. So we're good.
I managed to do it. But we've had some pre-comments come in already. David Thacker, hello. Brandon, hello. Cold and drunk last year from a weekend concert. Did that audio come through? No idea.
I don't remember. But Brandon, you are. It is what, 8 o'clock out your way? You are up early, sir. So cheers to you for being up early with us. Well, that's like 3 time zones. It's 8 o'clock there. It's 11 o'clock here, and it's what, 4 o'clock where you are?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Keeping it diverse across the world.
We're just international here.
You might be noticing that it's just me and Tim today.
Hello.
Ash is on vacation. He's at the beach, so he doesn't care about the show.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, Ash, being right down the road from me.
I'm joking. As you know, Ash is British and he lives in America, and I think his parents have flew over this week, so I think we can cut him a little bit slack.
I guess.
And the sad news is Luke decided to leave the show. We did want to touch on it. We're all still friends, but it was just Luke decided to leave.
Luke needed to go pursue being a professional Mario Kart race car driver. So
exactly, and he's already got a car and everything. So
I know, I don't blame him. I'd be doing the same thing too. So
Jason Mosby's just joined. Happy birthday, Jason!
Good morning, Catherine. How are you? David Thacker is here. Oh, you said hello to him. Hello, David. Emperor Sephiroth. I definitely recognize that name from previous live casts and trivia contests. I think he was a winner at some point, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was one of the Horror Nights quiz experts.
Good morning. And Jason, happy birthday. It is Jason's birthday today, so happy birthday.
So everybody head to Twitter and wish him a happy birthday. Any plans today, Jason? I mean, you're doing something fun every day in the theme park anyway, so... I think he rode Rise of the Resistance 3 times yesterday. Hello, Liam. Thanks for joining.
Morning, Liam, or good afternoon, depending on where you're at.
It's like the Truman Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Should we do this? Should we get like a rundown? Where's everybody at right now, so we can kind of see where we're scattered across the country? I know we got Georgia. I know we got Florida. I know we got the UK, and I know we have the Northwest. That could be Washington, Oregon. Somewhere there. So who else is here? Yeah. Oh my! Who's around Orlando Vlogs?
He has a cheek. What? He has a cheek to log into that account.
What? Wow. Good morning, Destiny. How are you?
Ed's in the UK.
In the UK, so he's with you. So he's on the same time as you. So that's cool.
Did you not know we only have one time zone, Tim, in the UK?
You only have one, right?
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to catch you out there. It didn't work.
Dumb. Oh, look
who's joined. Look at this guy. What's up, everyone? I came west to see Tim, but he wasn't.
And apparently Ash doesn't know his directions. He came east, not west, you dummy.
I mean, it depends what way he's facing.
Oh, my God. No, he came east. There's no other way. Like... Yes, Ash sucks. Look at that.
Yep, Drew, Ash, even Ash agrees that Ash sucks.
Mr. Stone Cipher, good morning.
Stone Cipher's in here. Yes, Stoney, I have.
Oh, Drew Bob. Oh, yes, Ash sucks, Drew Bob.
Yes, Brandon, we do plan on doing some more histories, but Ash is our show writer and he's never available.
Guy's always vacationing.
So you definitely need to get onto Ash because he's the one that we hired him to write the shows, basically.
Crazy. Anyway,
so yeah.
Should we start talking about things? Let's talk about the biggest thing that we've had. We finally got our first. Well, not first, I guess. Well, first official announcement of the
22.
Year.
Yes, because we got Chucky like mega early.
Correct. We got that on the last night of HHN last year. So Official announcement is we now all have the official dates of the event. Single night tickets are on sale, along with express for those single night tickets. R.I.P. tour is on sale, and Unmasking the Horror is also on sale, which shout out to our boy Jason, the other Jason, who basically made sure we got in and got us all together.
Hey,
Will, what's up?
Despicable 3. I missed that comment as well.
Good morning, Will. Will is one of our moderators over on our Discord channel. So shout out to Will. Thank you, Will.
See you in the garage sale shirt released.
Oh my God.
Keeping it controversial, Drew.
Always.
But yes, we do have it unmasking. I am very excited for that. We had probably a hell of a lot of fun last year, didn't we, Tim?
We did. It was fun. That was my first time.
It was a long day as well. Really long.
I mean, yeah, because then we all went to HHN later that evening anyway. So
yeah.
It's nice though if you're staying on property. You know, obviously I'm somewhat local, so but you know it's nice to stay there so you can go back, take a nap, and then go back to HHN later that evening. So
I still felt that we had to get up mega early though in order to make check-in.
Yeah. What are we? It's what do you have to be there like 45 minutes beforehand?
I think we met at like 8:15 outside the Globe, and then check in at 8:30. I think
that sounds about right. Hello, Expedition Theme Park. Hello, sir.
Hello, Sam. How's it going? But yeah, we don't even know what houses have been announced, and
we don't even care.
Yep. So hats off again to Jason because it should have been relatively easy to book, but it was a bit of a nightmare because we booked a party of 12. And apparently uni didn't want you to book a party of 12. But Jason managed it. He got it done. And we have a full party. Because last year, how many did we have last year? Was it like 7?
No, was it?
7 because we were with another group.
Maybe because we had other people in our group put in with us. So yeah,
in the other group, the guy was like he knew his stuff, but he wasn't letting the tour guide speak at all. Yeah, so it was a little bit annoying, but we've got 12 like friends, so it's basically like having a private tour, basically. But if you haven't done the unmasking before, definitely check it out. The 6 one is quite a commitment, but they do the 3 house as well. Now I noticed last year Universal weren't silly when they chose this because I was sad we didn't get to go through Halloween. But I suppose they've got to keep, one of the good houses in order for people to either want to buy the 3 tour or both tours. But it was really good. You check in at the old Nickelodeon studio and you get a headset, you get a lanyard and a button. And what else? You get to meet your tour guide. We did 3 houses. We started with the soundstage houses. Then we had lunch. You just get to break up and do what you want for lunch. But I think, did we get 45 minutes or an hour?
I think like 45. 30, 45?
It was quite rushed considering we had to get all the way to the other end of City Walk. But we just mobile ordered from the quick service. And then headed back and did the final 3, and it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Sam says he's been doing the unmasking 6 house since 2015, so it's definitely worth it. I would have loved to do that at 25 to see like Jack's house and stuff. That would have been cool
for sure. Oh, look at Ash has done 21, 25, and 30 and flaked out on last year. Oh, you don't say, Ash.
He dipped out a day before the tour.
Thanks a lot, Ash.
He was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe this year you'll join us.
Maybe. And you've also got opening weekend booked, haven't you?
I did. Hotel is booked for opening weekend, so now we just got to wait. I would think maybe the end of June, July-ish area where we'll get the announcement for like all the passes and stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully some. Did you get like a AP discount on the hotel, or did you just book?
Just booked for now. I think it was Florida resident at the time being, but we'll always book early because then you can go back and find out if like pass holder or whatever discount is cheaper because then they'll work for you, which is nice. So
you could be like Jason and just book like 8 hotels.
Book everywhere. Just book everywhere. Oh man. Ed's Theme Parks got it down. 159 days to go until opening night. It's really not that far away. Like this, it's spooky season, right?
Hopefully it doesn't rain so we can actually get a vlog out this year.
So Jason, you would have to show up at probably like 8 a.m. just because I want to see that happen, because I know it will.
Praying for a decent price on Rush.
Sure.
I saw a few people saying that, was it I think the R.I.P tour, I think, went up on average by $50 this year from last year.
Yeah.
Which for like the whole tour, I don't think that's...
Unmasking went up too.
It didn't go up that much though, did it? I felt like we paid...
No, it
did.
It went up, yeah.
How much?
We did not pay $200 last year, I don't think. Maybe we paid $200 after tip, maybe, but I don't think we paid $200. I could be wrong. Any of the people that are in here with us, like Jason, you could probably verify what we paid for unmasking last year, but I feel like this year it's a little more expensive. And I know it's more expensive the earlier you go, and it gets cheaper the further into the event.
Ours is booked for like what, the third weekend?
Yeah, toward the end of September or something like that. So
yeah, so I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what about you guys? What's going on? What do you guys want to talk about? Anybody got questions or concerns or anything like that? Horror, HHN, life in general? Gary's like he's like a what do you call it? Like a life coach outside of R.I.P. or so.
I just want to say as well, if Ash is still watching, I purposely put Casper there just because I know you didn't manage to get him.
Wow, way to rub it in. Way to rub it in.
Also, Sam's saying the 6 house last year was $149.99. So it has shot up.
I told you.
I didn't even notice. I didn't notice.
Yeah, so, I mean, shoot. Evil Dead Rise in a few weeks, yes. I won't give any spoilers. I hope everybody saw Scream 6. And is anybody watching Yellow Jackets? I was just discussing this with Gary before we came on. And I think Yellow Jackets is such a fantastic show, and second season just started Friday. So I don't know if anybody's watched that or is watching that. But
is it anywhere in the UK I can watch it? Because I've never heard about it until today, and I don't know where I can watch it.
Listen, I told you, if you can find Showtime in the UK, then you can find it. But otherwise, you got to go call your buddy up and be like, "Hey, listen, I need you to add this."
Totally legal.
Just do it.
Did you watch the second series of Chucky?
No, because I can't find the second season anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, Peacock has the first season, but the second season's nowhere to be found. So I need to find that, because I really enjoyed the first season. The first season of Chucky, I think, was great.
The second season was okay to me. The first season, they nailed it. It was perfect. But the second season was like... I don't want to say any spoilers because obviously you haven't seen it, and there's probably people who haven't seen it if you can't find it. But I wasn't a fan of like the main portion of the storyline, if that makes sense.
I guess maybe.
So David's saying, do you know if there'll be a pop-up bar like the Dead Coconut? I would assume so.
I would lay money on that one
because of how successful it was. Did Horror Nights, the first one, and then they did the Christmas one, and they've done Mardi Gras. Yeah. So it would make sense.
Universal likes to, stay on those cash money making spots, especially the bars. People love going to bars.
Do you know what? The drinks menu was pretty good. The last Horror Nights one. I mean, I didn't get to do the Christmas on Mardi Gras. We went for a drink. In fact, we went on my wedding day.
I mean, we went a couple times. So
yeah, so I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like was I bought that cocktail with the eye, and I thought it was a gummy, but it wasn't. It was a fruit or something, wasn't it?
That's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a fruit, but I thought it was a gummy. But when you bit into it, it popped like an eyeball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was a no for me. But yeah, you'll definitely have to try and find Chucky. Brady just says comes out in the UK today. I'm assuming Yellow Jackets. And Drew says Christmas bar had the worst drinks ever. So I thought I would quickly talk about obviously the idea behind the live stream. That was a lychee or lychee. That's what the fruit was. It was not good. But the reasoning behind the live streams is we asked on the Discord what direction they wanted us to go in with the R.I.P tour. Because we didn't just want to do podcasts because we feel it's a very one-way stream. So we did want to do other things as well. So we thought we'd test out this live stream. Obviously, we're going to do a hangout, but we're also going to do some topic ones as well. And someone else suggested doing a watch party. I'm such a noob at Discord. I really don't know how to use it. And if I mention the words, anything technical to Tim, he just disappears.
I'm mechanically challenged.
So I need to try and figure out. Someone suggested, I think it was Jason Malsby actually suggested how we could do the watch party via Discord. I need to figure that out, but that would be pretty cool to chill out and watch a movie with everybody. And then we did the Horror Nights quiz last year. Was it the year before or last year? I can't remember.
I don't know. We've done a couple of them, so.
Yeah, so we want to bring that back as well. That was fun. Maybe he's doing another competition. But this time we'll get the prize out a lot faster. I think it took us like 6 months to ship the signed Jack the Clown poster out. But I think we set the bar pretty high on prizes. We need to.
That was a good one.
I wanted to win myself.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, anyone got anything that they want to talk about? Anything theme parks? I mean, Minions looks good. Have you been out recently, Tim? And
I haven't. It's actually been a while. So.
Right. I watched Sam and Jackie in the park yesterday. I mean, I'm not overly excited for Minions, but I was less excited for Shrek.
Oh God, please no! That Chucky burger should never return.
No, definitely not. I tried it for science, and I had a bad night that night.
Almost as bad as the Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't even look like what it was advertised as. I don't know if I just got a bad one, but it didn't look anything remotely anything like the.
Look who has entered the room. Captain Tom, what's up, buddy?
Apologies now for what Tom might possibly say in the future.
Hello, Tom.
How you doing, buddy?
Gary ripping more doors off hinges.
That was one door in one hotel in one bathroom.
That was hilarious.
Brandon says he loved the Chucky burger.
Brandon, I'm so sorry. Was your stomach okay after that?
Do you know what? There was actually one nice part of that burger, and it was the the pork belly on the actual burger.
Okay.
But the bun was awful with the syrup.
The bun was a donut, wasn't it?
I want to say yes.
Right? Wasn't that the one with the donut bun?
I think so, but it had like strawberry
jam and
strawberry sauce on top.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, Gary, you have a question for you.
Any plans to go to Alton Towers? We would like to go back. We went during Scarefest. True. We went via when did we go? 2020 or 2021 for Scarefest. It was really good. It's just the drive is awful, especially getting there in one day and back. I think it's like a 3.5 4 hour drive, I think, for me. And those country roads are awful as well.
Yes, I agree, Ash. Bring back the pizza skulls.
That was definitely a highlight of the food from last year. Definitely.
Stomach is a rock. Donut bun, cherry sauce. Yeah, see,
right. I thought it was strawberry.
Yeah, whatever. But I knew it was a donut bun because I was just like,
See, I like a donut burger, but that was bad.
I think that was even the previous year. Me and because the year you couldn't come over, obviously for certain reasons, was me and Ash did the food tasting, and we had the Jack burger, and that had a donut too, and we were both like, "This is disgusting." I know it works, donuts and burgers, but it just didn't seem to work. If that makes sense, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Oh, Jason, perfect. Yeah, the chicken in the meat streets area was absolutely amazing.
That was that night we grabbed the food and the alley was empty, so we could just sit inside there. It was the chicken offals. They were really, really good. Despicable 3, you're overdue at Towers again. I know I've been dying to come back down and hang out with you guys. It's just getting there. We'll have to sort it out for the summer because I do want to try the new ride. Tom was at the same trip as the Cranberry Kringle. Oh, that beer was so good. Did you try it, Tim?
Well, wait. What did I miss? Trying the which one?
The Christmas beer, the Cranberry Kringle.
No, I did not try that.
Really? I think Tom polished off a whole keg by himself.
That I believe. What's Drew saying? If you like a donut burger, you got to do Teague. Yeah, Teague. I keep hearing the good things about Teague. I haven't been to Teague. I know you guys.
Is that the one on iDrive?
I'm not sure.
I think it might be near iDrive.
5 minutes away from uni. There it is. Everyone's
saying the Manor at Alton Towers is fun. Just having some teething issues. Most new rides do have teething issues. But I do like the marketing that they've done for that ride. I mean, I'm not an Alton Towers expert. There'll be a lot of people who know more than me, but I love the big. I don't know if you saw it, Tim. There was a massive mural painted on a wall in Manchester for the ride. It looked really cool. So.
Oh no, you'll have to send me a picture.
Yeah, I'll try and find the picture and send it afterwards. Oh, there, Kirkman Road. Is Kirkman Road above water yet? That was a sad picture seeing Miller's underwater.
Oh, yeah, we're good now. We're good now. Oh, look at the love that's going on in here.
Bringing people together. Just trying to catch up on the comments.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do too. You guys are going so fast. I avoid popcorn at all costs from theme parks. Yes, you do, Jason. Yes, you do.
You can't avoid face painting, though, Jason. Oh, that's why David said he bought some popcorn at the Mexican bar and it was hotline spiced.
Woo! That's a big surprise right there.
Yeah. I tend not to buy popcorn, but I tell you where it was really nice was I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called the Black Spire popcorn mix in Galaxy's Edge. That was really nice. That was cool.
I'm not a huge popcorn fan either. I think there are less.
It was like a crazy flavor. I'd maybe try it. Revelio.
How many people? Okay, so how many people in here have been playing the Hogwarts Legacy game? Anybody? Well, I mean, I know some of them have. Some of them have also actually finished this game. Thumbs up or thumbs down for the latest HHN merch. I'm kind of in between. I guess I'd lean more thumbs up, but
I quite like it. I like the whole fog vibe. It reminds us of the movie and Ghost Ship.
I definitely get the Ghost Ship vibe.
Yeah, and the font light reminds us of old Horror Nights, People Under the Stairs type.
And then you all know how huge of the fog fan I am. And the first thing I see is that, and I'm like, oh, could it be the year? Can it finally be? Can it be the year that we get the Fog House?
Oh, there you go, Tim. Liam posted a photo on the Discord.
Oh, I see that now. All right, I will go. I'll go look after we're done with our live stream here.
Are we excited for the all-year Horror Nights attraction in Vegas? I know, Tim, you're going to have to go. You're going to have to do a field trip.
So what's really funny is me and Ash have been talking, and we've contemplated going to the West Coast this year.
Right. With a stop in Vegas.
I mean, if we have to, yes. But Ash found some really, really good deals on flights out to California. So
really,
So we've kind of toyed around with the idea. So we'll see what happens.
And we do have a pretty good tour guide in Cali waiting.
I know. We will.
Corey.
We'll have to hit her up and be like, "Hey, let's go."
I do know she's at Horror Nights in Hollywood quite often as well, so she'd be definitely good to show you around.
That's basically what we were talking about. We were talking about maybe just flying out for a quick weekend and hit Universal during the day, HHN at night, and then get to Not Scary Farms just to see that event as well. That would basically be the gist of the weekend. Kind of a rush through, but it could very well be worth it. So.
Yeah. Thumbs up for Catherine. She needs a review on the candle before she invests. Go check out Jackie's video because she has she showed the candle. I think Sam said it smelled like what did he say? He said it didn't smell like Horror Nights, but it smelled like something something in the theme park. I can't remember what. Or like it was like a baby powder type smell.
Ugh.
Which I think it would be quite hard to nail a fog scent.
That's a hard pass for me.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
I'm very tempted to pay the $35 international shipping. I've been stung quite a few times on the shipping from Universal. So I know how you feel with that one. I would like to go out to the. I think the Vegas thing would be fun.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you're going to go out if you're going to go to Vegas, you might as well just go to California because it's right there, and you might as well hit Universal. And if you want to go to Disneyland or Knott's, I've been dying to go to Knott's Scary Farms for so long right now. So
you can you could buy the Sea in the Fog T-shirt and wear it there.
That's right.
Exactly. Since that's what Knott's
I think Tom wants to go to Vegas.
I think he might be a little bit excited there.
We might have to just have the Brews and the guys go to Vegas because that could be just a unbelievable trip.
There we go. Brady can pay for me.
It's funny. Brady's been talking about going to Vegas now for like a little while. He definitely wants to go out. So, see, I knew Tom would be in for that. Well, I've never been to Vegas, but I've been out to California a bunch of times. So
I'm busy trying to complete Hogwarts Legacy because I'm only 41% through.
You suck. I'm 99%. I'm just going back and trying to find all the little things.
I just don't get the time. Like me and Tom and Ash and Drew started like a group chat just for like Hogwarts Legacy, and they're all miles ahead, so I just don't even bother speaking anymore. Except when I'm stuck and I message, and then Tom tells us the totally wrong information.
I love that. It's fun. I don't know. That game is amazing. Like I want DLC right away. I want a second game to it. It's so
well,
good.
They've announced a second game.
I know. But
isn't it like the highest grossing like purchase game for years? It hasn't even released on all consoles yet.
I believe it. What does that say? Knott's amazing. It's totally different vibe. Also, Toxic Tunnel in HHN Hollywood. Hope it comes back this year for 2023. Yeah, I've heard that from every single person that has been to Knott's, that it's just a different vibe and that it's amazing. So, we'll get out there for that.
You also need to get out to Sir Henry's again this year.
Yeah, we'll be out there. Absolutely.
Because I was sad we couldn't. I just couldn't fit it in last year because of the wedding and stuff. But this year, obviously, it opens up quite a few more days. Oh, sure. So definitely need to get out there. What's Ashley and Fangoria posted about it in Vegas? That's where the rumor came from for speculation. Ah, got you.
Oh yeah, Knott's huge anniversary this year. Is it 50? Am I wrong? Is that am I wrong by saying it's the 50th anniversary for Knott's Scary?
I know nothing about Knott's Berry Farm.
Destiny,
I've heard it's amazing, but I've never really looked into it.
Yeah, Destiny's talking about it, so I'm not sure. She probably knows better than we do. We cover the West Coast very little, and every time we do, we have a disclaimer saying, we are not professionals at the West Coast stuff. So one of these days we will be. We'll just keep getting out there. So Gary's just going to take a quick break, so you just get me now. Hi. So what do we want to talk about? What are you guys doing? Anybody doing anything fun today? We already talked. Jason's got a birthday. I'm sure he's doing something crazy and fun. I know he says he's probably going to Universal. Check out the merch. Vegas and Netherworld. I want to go to Netherworld. I think we definitely should make a trip up to the Atlanta area and go to Netherworld. Has anybody? I know there's a couple people in here that have been to Netherworld before. Yeah, Netherworld is a must. Exactly. We need to do that. Any other haunts we should know about that we should attend? I don't know what he went to do. He just said, "Can you hold the fort for a minute?" I don't know if he's going to get a drink or something. Who knows? I was like, "Yeah." All right, what do we got? I'm about to watch Yellow Jackets on Paramount streaming. Awesome. Ed, have you watched it before? Have you watched the first season? I think the first season was amazing, and then, like I said, we just started the second season. We just got the first episode Friday, streaming on Paramount. So, David, you are in Georgia and you've never been to Netherworld. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I would jump on that. Ripping the door off the hinges at the house. Yeah, probably true. Oh man. Never seen it. Both seasons are up, so will. Okay, cool. Ed, I now I want to know like your thoughts. Oh look, Gary's back.
What did I miss?
Because Drew said you were just you went to go get a drink. I said I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's going to get a drink. Drew said you were ripping doors off hinges.
I'll be a bit longer than that.
Anyway, so I was just saying, Ed, so let me know after you watch the first season and start the second season. Let me know what you think of the show, because we love it. It's so good. Very different, very wild. And I love the cast. Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis. I mean, it's just such an awesome thing. He's hydrating. Oh, hello, Zach.
Oh, Zach's in the chat. Hello. How's the 3D printing coming, Zach? I saw you've been making a pretty complex looking helmet. What's Ash saying? If we get The Last of Us, which scene where they do nothing but talk do you think will be in the maze?
Okay, so you want to talk about Last of Us for a minute. Ash is he is the biggest hater on The Last of Us. He likes the show, but he hates on it because it's just all about human interaction.
Ash is one of those people that hates stuff because he thinks it's cool. I really enjoyed The Last of Us, even that episode with the guy from Parks and Recs that everyone seemed to hate. I thought that was good.
Oh, that was a great episode.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It had an old school Walking Dead vibe. That's what I thought.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's a little different. I mean, I guess zombies are zombies. It doesn't matter, if they're doused in mushrooms and spores and whatever else, What if The Last of Us is based on the game instead? Okay, please. I think that would be even better because there's more clickers and bloaters and action going on in that game. So my only beef with The Last of Us, has everybody watched it? I don't want to give out spoilers. I'm going to try not to. But the only issue I have is, I guess maybe it felt a little rushed from the game because of where you get to at the end of the game as where they got to in the end of the first season. I'm the biggest hater on The Last of Us because it's so overrated and I played the games. I love the games. The games are great. But I just felt like there was not enough action in these movies. And that's what me and Ash talk about all the time. Because, we should in the game, you are constantly getting harassed by clickers, bloaters, anything else that's, around. And in the show, I don't know, there's only a few certain moments. Right? You've been watching it, right, Gary?
Yeah.
Right? Don't you feel like I can think of probably on my hand the times where it got insane?
So I think on I haven't played the game. I've played the first level, the intro level. But from what I've been reading up on, they've been sort of focusing more on the drama side of it than the horror. I did enjoy it. For being a horror fan, I'm not really into horror games, which I know is crazy. But I don't know. I did enjoy it. Maybe
what's that on my face? What are you doing?
Scan Tim's face to follow us on Twitter.
There we go.
But I don't know. I think Drew's got a point. It might be better if it's based on the game because I hear the game is a lot more scarier than the show.
I 100% agree that if it's based on the game, it will be 100 times better because it's just clickers and bloaters everywhere. Those bloaters are scary. Yeah, see, look, Emperor Sephiroth, bloaters are terrifying. They're absolutely frightening. And playing that game, and when you get to one and it just comes out of nowhere, you it's freaky. It's scary. That's why you don't like horror games, because it scares you.
I'm a jumpy person. I mean, walking through a Horror Nights house, very rarely I do get a really good scare. But I think it's when you sit and play in the game, you're in that sort of different mindset. I have got the game downloaded because it was free on PlayStation, whatever it is. So I have got it sitting there. I just haven't started it yet. Well, I did play one level, but Hogwarts came out.
Listen, actually, and me and Brady were talking about this. So there's a part in Hogwarts Legacy where if anybody hasn't gotten to it yet, there's a I guess a challenge, if you will, where you can get your own store and you get your own like house elf, if you will, but you have to go into this chest and you go into this like deep, dark, creepy, like underground that you're going to go after a ghost or whatever at the end. But it's creepy because it's all like mannequins and these mannequins come to life. Like it was scary, like legit
I haven't got that yet.
Scary. It's scary. Ask Brady about it because it was like we were all like, this was like scarier than any other like horror game out there. That
I didn't like the I've just done the spider one. I did not like that.
Hello, super enthused. Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Hello, Jackie.
And I agree. Yes, it's probably a deal with HBO and not Naughty Dog. I agree. But man, having Naughty Dog as just like, you know, the control, well, not the control, but, you know, creative factor for that house instead of HBO.
Crash Bandicoot House, you heard it here first.
Stop it.
Could you imagine?
Stop it.
See, Tom knows everything about Hogwarts Legacy.
PS5 exclusive Quest Tim. It took forever. Yeah, and it was crazy. And toward the end where the whole scene goes upside down and you're trying to fight upside down, I was like, what is going on? I'm really confused. And it was just getting me like so angry.
I just love the fact Tim was set on not buying a PS5, and as soon as we started talking about the game. Well,
that's all thanks to Brady. Brady's like I came home and Brady's in the living room with the PS5. I'm like, okay.
Good job, Brady. Good job.
Yeah, he's the man. Brady's the man for that. So, but yeah, you know what? Honestly, like that game alone is just well worth the PS5.
But even Jason bought one, and Jason's not even like a massive gamer.
Let's see, Catherine. I just know the show had a ton of great visuals in season 1 that I thought would make for some great rooms in an HHN house. Which are we talking about? Are we talking about The Last of Us, Yellow Jackets? We've talked about so many shows. I'm just trying to figure out where we're talking about here, Catherine. I'm assuming it's The Last of Us. I guess
I know you haven't watched Chucky, but it's not necessarily a spoiler, really, because it was on like advertising and stuff. But I really want to see ripped Chucky inside of the house.
Ripped Chucky? What are you talking about?
There's like different versions of Chucky in season 2.
Oh, okay.
And one of them is like ripped.
Nice.
Jason and Tom just casually.
Okay, so all right, so Catherine was talking about The Last of Us. Okay. Oh yeah, there's definitely some great visual that will make great rooms in an HHN house. I mean, do we all think that The Last of Us is a definite? Just yes or no in here. I'm just curious. Everybody think this is a definite? It's not a rumor. It's coming. We are definitely getting it.
I think so. I mean, well, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I hope so too. I not sure. Oh, there's some strong words right there by that around Orlando vlog guy.
When was the last time you uploaded, Brady?
Dude, it has to be 3 years ago.
I want to say 2019.
Oh no, you know when the last time he uploaded is when we did HHN Light during COVID.
Ah, right, yes.
I think that was the last time because he wanted to film the experience and stuff. I think it's coming. I don't think so. Not this year. Oh, there it is, Brady, September 2020. Outstanding.
Awesome. I mean, I cannot really say anything. I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks now or something. That's pretty bad for a YouTuber. But I have been making content for R.I.P. too. I don't know if everyone got to check out the little video I did across Instagram and TikTok. I think we're going to do a few more of those types of videos, just little bits of information and stuff just to get content out.
For sure. I could feel it coming in the air. Oh, Lord.
That's me after the Nashville, Drew.
The Nashville.
Wasn't it on a bunch of spec maps last year? Was it on spec map last year?
That's a great question. I could probably go and try and find my maps.
Well, we definitely don't want a Stranger Things type crowd again. That was just mega busy.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you, Gary, because you are such a huge Stranger Things fan.
What gave it away?
Nothing at all. Do you think Stranger Things ever comes back to this event?
Nah.
Yeah,
definitely not. No,
I think it's too.
I think the whole Netflix partnership is gone, because if it was going to happen, it would have happened.
Yeah,
already. It would have been there before The Last of Us, in my opinion.
Unless they're waiting for the season to be done, right?
Don't tell me you're suggesting a mashup house again.
I am.
No, because season 2 and season 3 house was awful.
Okay, but obviously, they're going to learn from whatever mistakes and that kind of thing. But okay, so what if they did a version 3, not a mashup house, and then they were just waiting for the whole series to be done, and they'll base it off on 4 and 5, even though we only got a little bit of 3.
So that was my main issue, is 3 deserved to have its own house because of how big that last room was. 2 was a little bit of a lackluster season. But 3 definitely deserved its own house. It should have been flipped the other way. I think we should have had interlude, maybe the first 2 rooms, season 2.
Yeah.
And then, go straight into season 3. Season 4 would make for an awesome house, because I would class that as more horror than drama, especially with Vecna and stuff like that. So, and I'm guessing season 5 is going to get even darker.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What houses are coming this year, do we think, apart from Chucky Megan house?
Did you watch Megan, Tim?
I did, finally.
What did you think?
It was okay.
I thought it was one of the worst movies I've ever saw.
I don't think it was one of the worst movies I've seen. I just thought it was okay.
If that's going to be in a house, it's got to be like the Blumhouse volume where it's split. I can't see a whole house being.
That's California. Hang on, I'm pulling up the spec map.
Catherine was really disappointed with the combined Stranger Things house, especially after seeing how well it did with season 1. Season 1 was perfect. There wasn't anything wrong with that house. It was probably one of my top houses I've ever done. But yeah, season 2 just didn't vibe for me at all.
I would do anything to have Elm Street come back, David. I want to see my guy.
That was the first house I ever went through. Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I need Freddy Krueger in my life. I've yet to witness him. So, I do not think we are getting a Demon Slayer house. I think that is just a very bad rumor. Honestly, I don't think that if you bring, I'm going to tell you right now, you bring Demon Slayer here, you might as well just invite Stranger Things crowd. I'm telling you.
I've never even heard of Demon Slayer.
All it is going to be kids. Going to be kids. Oh, Dream Warrior's house. Yes, true. I agree. That'd be sick.
Jason, do you think there'll be any more Stranger Things spin-offs? Yes, Jason. The announced projects. There is a London stage show coming, which I've signed up for priority tickets, so hopefully I can get some tickets to go see that. That is going to be a stage show produced by the Duffer Brothers, and it's going to be set before Stranger Things. It's going to be when Joyce and Hopper are at school. That is when the stage show is going to be set.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sure they did announce another spin-off, I think. But it is quite a rich universe, especially if you've read the books. I read the prequel book, which is about how Eleven got involved with it, which was awesome. So they could definitely make that into a series.
Sure.
Dream Warriors would be cool. I want to see some. I just want more 80s stuff. Though. I want a chopping mall house.
Oh, you and me both. I just want my vinyl to show up too.
That's a good shout. I'm actually going to check where mine is in the world.
Yeah, nice.
Because mine, I've narrowed it down to Waxwork. Takes 2 weeks to ship to the UK.
Drew, why don't you just call up Uni and be like, "Listen, we need the Dream Warrior house and we need the Dokken song in the queue." End of story. Just do it.
Let's get it done, Drew.
HHN Bear on cocaine. Oh my god. Godzilla maze. I talked about Godzilla. That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
I would love a Godzilla house. That'd just be sick. Can you imagine a huge Godzilla at the end? Just sick.
They could just borrow the innards from the Kong animatronic out the ride and just skin it to Godzilla's head.
Be fantastic. Oh my god.
I saw a comment before about asking about the Legends type houses, what we thought of it. I can't find the comment.
What, in the video of the announcement where it talks about Legend?
No, someone commented in here, what do we think about the like sort of Legends, like urban legend theme? I can't find the comment anymore.
I mean, we had urban legend last year, didn't we? We had Chupacabra.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna get?
Well, I saw people are trying to decipher the symbols in the TikTok video that Horror Nights posted, and I did look at them. They did look like alchemy symbols, but when I googled the alchemy symbol poster, none of them sort of lined up. So I'm not very good at speculation and solving clues. That's why I don't even try to solve any of Legacy's clues. I'm not that smart.
Yeah, me either. Ash's got a good question. So do you think, so with the Walking Dead fatigue was real with some people, do you think it will get the same for Monsters houses or Blumhouse? I don't think Monsters. I feel like everybody's on Monsters and there's so many different ones that we can do. Blumhouse, I guess it really depends on the property. I'm telling you right now, I'm not excited for a Megan portion of a Blumhouse.
See, I think The Walking Dead's different to Monsters in Blumhouse because The Walking Dead was the same property and it was the same premise throughout each house. You were just walking through whichever stronghold they were held up in that year. Where like Monsters have done something different every single year. And there's so much you can do in the Monsters universe. I mean, even now, you know, what we're getting to see in what is it, Dracula and
Hunchback.
And then obviously Blumhouse is all different movies.
Oh, not Hunchback, Phantom.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Sorry about that.
So I think the Blumhouse we're getting different movies every time. So I don't think we'll get fatigue with them. I remember when was it Blumhouse Volume 2? Everyone was like, oh. Or was it announced for 3 because 2 was bad? Everyone was like, oh no, Blumhouse is coming back. But then last year they just knocked it out of the park with the Black Phone.
Yeah, the second installment of Blumhouse was god awful.
Yeah, I think I went through that once and that was it.
Yeah, that's all you needed. Sorry about that. So I'm looking at the spec map here, and we're talking about like, what do you think's coming, what do you think's not. All right, so I'm just going to go through. Chucky, obviously, we know is coming. Universal Monsters, we know that's definitely coming. The Last of Us, I'm hoping for. I won't say it's a definite.
If it is, that's going to be the big hitter of the year.
I feel. Yeah, I agree. Krampus Original, I'm very, very, very intrigued about. I hope this is the case. The original with the anchor, if it didn't say original, I would throw the fog out again, but obviously the fog is an IP. Blumhouse, Megan Insidious, I would probably take a good bet that that's coming. So then we have a couple of the originals, Lair of the Banshees, Devil Dogs. I mean, honestly, I feel like both of them could come. Maybe it's just one of the two.
Was Devil Dogs the best part of Slaughter Cinema, though?
No, but we already got Yeti.
I suppose so.
So,
bring the Beast Babies.
I mean, the Beast Shitty's Kids. that's like my favorite title, Shitty's Kids.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Would they ever do a Harry Potter house? No, never, because what's her face will never allow it.
Sorry. I mean, it would be amazing.
It'd be crazy.
It'll never happen.
Like, we don't even get the Dementors during, Halloween Horror Nights, and I think that's
just managed to get Death Eaters during daytime hours.
Correct. Like, I feel like that's such a loss that they don't do that during Halloween Horror Nights, because people do go in there just to cool off.
It looks awesome as well. Though. It's all green, the pump fog. It's exactly like Horror Nights, and it looks so cool, but we'll never see it happen.
And then the last two, I'm just continuing on the spec map. So the last two is the guitar with the lightning bolt. I'm assuming everybody thinks this is Metallica. That's the guess. We'll see what happens. And then we have the one where it's all the Japanese writing. I don't even remember what did this translate to? Monsters?
Japanese creatures, Japanese survivor or something like that. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. So I mean, even though this is version 1.0, I feel like honestly all of them could come, but we will see what happens. Obviously, it's not all of them. Obviously, they have to put on things there that they know aren't coming. You got to throw us off, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Despicable 3, I don't know if it's been done before, but I love the movie Vacancy. I don't think that's been done. Is it No Vacancy or Vacancy?
I have maybe. Japanese translation. Yeah, Survivor. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, that was it, yeah.
Dementor's too busy with prison, Mike.
That's the best comment of the day.
That's great. That's funny.
Drew's right. I would argue that Hogsmeade with the Death Eaters is cooler than most Scare Zones. It is really cool, especially when they do that show.
Yeah, I agree. That's really fun.
Really, really cool.
Vacancy is awesome. Okay.
There's quite a few like cult movies that haven't been touched really as well. Like what's that? I can't even watch it because I'm not into this sort of torture style movie. What is it? It's what's it called? They were quite popular. I think there was like a few of them. They think they're going to somewhere in Amsterdam, but it turns out rich people pay to torture them. What's it called?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure someone will comment. It's a movie. It was made in like the 2000s.
Jason X? I don't think that's Jason X. True. Hostel.
Yes. That's it. Yes. Hostel. Yes. I think that could be quite a brutal house.
Kate Beckinsale, Luke Wilson, Vacancy. Oh, nice.
There we go. Everybody's saying Hostel.
Yeah. Do we think Jack is coming back anytime soon? I mean, he's going to be back. I don't know he'll be back this year.
Do we get an icon this year? That was a question. Everybody's sort of leaning towards Cindy.
Yeah,
should we get this out of the way?
Let's get this out of the way. Does anybody think that Cindy is going to be an icon this year and she's going to be there? Because of the videos and the clues, and if you stop the video at certain times, it's whatever. I love this is my favorite part is like when everybody starts dissecting like the videos and trying to find symbols and signs and this is gonna come. And it's like, oh, come on. Tom thinks no. I'm with you, Tom. I don't think we're seeing Cindy.
No, I don't. No.
I wish that was the case, but probably not. Yes, I agree. Yep.
It's like the whole like last year thing. Oh, is it going to be at Islands? Is it going to be across 2 parks? And yeah, one. That's why I try to like stay away from like a lot of rumors because they just escalate a lot.
Ed says we need a big new icon back, and Little Boo doesn't count. Here's the hot take: Little Boo is not an icon or anything.
Nah, it was just something that snowballed far too much.
He's a decoration. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get the hate for that. Yeah, probably not. She's in the same boat like Eddie. Agreed. Ashley wants to know what you think the next music house will be. Like this year? I think it's Metallica. But if you're talking about afterwards, I really don't know.
A lot of people were saying like a mashup of The Weeknd's next album. What is it? Dawn FM?
Dawn FM was the last one. Yep.
After we've had The Weeknd, I'm open to any music house now because I held my hand up. I apologized on the show when everybody, saying give The Weeknd a chance. I was like, it's not horror. I think it was like me top 3 houses last year. It's really good. So I'm open to anything now. It
was a fun house. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could think of a lot of bands that would make amazing houses. Everybody talks about Slipknot, maybe Ice Nine Kills, Gwar. That's one of my personal favorites. That would be like a sick house, but nobody's coming to show up for Guar. Not everybody knows that.
Kerry wants Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden be sick. Get a bunch of Eddies in the house. That'd be cool. Alice Cooper goes to Hell House. That'd be kind of cool too. I know we've had Alice Cooper at the event before. Slash was amazing in Hollywood with 3D glasses. Okay, so I am very skeptical about 3D houses. The only and this just talks about the lack of me going. I've only been going since 26. But what's her face's Chance's house, the 3D house. That was awesome.
I would like to see her get
Awful.
Another house, but not 3D.
She needs redemption.
Because she was one of the best icons. Like 26, her scare zone was amazing. Like just the interactions, the little stage show, everything was just amazing.
Ozzy Osbourne house, I could see that, especially in the future. Love Ice Nine's Kills, but their music is tributes to IPs. Yeah, that's true. I get that.
What if the Ozzy Osbourne house is just Ozzy walking around shouting, "Where's my beer?"
Sharon! Very scary. Very scary. Anyway. What else? What else you guys got going on? What's going on? I think we're...
You've got us for 5 more minutes.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up soon.
But actually, while we're here, I would love a little bit of feedback. Do you guys like this? Is this something you want us to do more? It was asked in the Discord. Again, you can join the Discord. After this live stream, I'll tweet a link out because it is invite only. So I'll drop a link on there and you can join us. But obviously, we wanted to just do it maybe at least once a month, a hangout, and then so every 2 weeks, maybe do a live stream so we could do a topic where we talk about a topic, and then 2 weeks later we could just do a hangout where we can hang out with everybody. A few people also mentioned just doing a Discord only invite one, which I thought would be pretty cool. And Drew, thoughts on Aaron Rodgers to the Jets? I'll let you take this one, Tim.
You know my thoughts. I still don't think this is happening. How about we're going to get to draft day, nothing's going to happen. And it's going to get to June because I think June is probably what they're waiting for until the trade. But isn't it too late by then? I don't know. I'm in pain. I'm a Jets fan. Do you know how many years it's been since they've been to a Super Bowl? That's right, 1969. I wasn't born yet. It makes me upset. In this lifetime, I want to see the Jets make the playoffs, but I really want to see them in the Super Bowl.
It's a lot of hype still to come forth, isn't it?
I would love Aaron Rodgers to be the answer for 2 years, but I honestly don't. I'm still one of the ones that I'm just like, I still don't think this is happening.
So. There we go. Sam says I should go play for the Jets.
Oh, God, no. Please, stop giving him ideas, Sam. Stop.
I can't be worse than Zach Wilson, put it that way.
Oh, yes, you could. Yes, you could. I don't know. I feel like they've done some really good moves so far. They beefed up their line and all that kind of stuff. All right. Well, we're not here to talk about football, though. It's all good. Nobody wants to hear us talk about football. Yeah, I think this is a great spot. Why don't we just wrap it up here? Anybody got anything last to say or want to speak about before we get out of here? We'll let the comments go for a few minutes and see. Oh, thank you, Liam. Yes, this was fun. We appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us.
So I've dropped some links below. I've made it really easy, so if you're not already subscribed, which I'm sure you are if you're here, you can scan the QR code and it'll take you straight to Spotify. And then I've got one for Instagram. We are almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram. So
God damn it, Tom.
Tom, I agree with that.
God damn you.
And then on Twitter, there we go. Twitter, that is where we do our main source of talking and tweeting stuff out, and all the important information gets on there. Jets got to beat the Finns. Yes, David, we have to beat the Jets.
Yeah. I don't want
yeah, it's been fun. I'm assuming it'll be a lot more fun with Ash as well because we can just roast him for an hour.
Those are great times. Just roasting Ash for an hour. That's fun.
You should see our group chat. It's just we don't even plan anything. It's just roasting Ash until he writes a show, basically.
For sure. Well, thank you guys for showing up. We really do appreciate it. Thanks to Despicable 3. Thanks, Destiny. All you guys for coming to hang out with us. We'll definitely do this again. So
Definitely. And we are going to try and record an actual show next week as well.
Yeah,
Can you believe it?
I do have a quick question. Do you guys want us to go live from the event this year? We keep talking about it and we never have done it. But do you guys want us to go live from HHN this year?
So we're also going to do a mixture of vlogs as well, and TikToks. So that will be video content. But would you like us to go live from the parks as well as vlogs and TikToks and stuff? TikTok, I think we're just going to keep it more laid back and fun. Keep the more formal stuff on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
But again, we definitely want to utilize YouTube a lot more because it is fun. I really enjoyed doing this. And
oh yes, live opening night. I agree. I will definitely get with Gary and figure out what we need to do for that. But I would like to do that. Because
Tim even invested in a gimbal last year as well to get good video and then never used it.
Correct. It's sitting on my shelf as I look to the left over here.
So maybe we can get some use out of the gimbal this year and Tim can film some good stuff for us.
Yeah, and I'll just like Gary said, I'm probably going to do some more some videos this year for us, especially like when we get closer. I'll try and get over there as much as I can for updates and sets going out and all that kind of good stuff. So this way you guys can see what's happening.
That was fun last year because obviously I do the editing for the videos, but less things with your face is better. Thanks, Tom.
I'll stay right here behind the QR code. Is that good, Tom? Is that good?
Okay. But again, guys, we are so close to 1,000 followers on Instagram. So if you could go over there and just take a picture of the code, and it'll take you straight to Instagram. I'm posting quite a lot of stuff over there, and I've got quite a lot of Horror Nights pictures that I had taken from my own account, which I'm going to post on there as well. And I'll be taking some more this year. I'm going to take wherever my camera is, I'm going to take it over this year and hopefully get some pictures in the scare zones and a little bit of video and stuff like that. But again, we're going to wrap this up here. We're starting to rabbit on a little bit, but really enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone that came out. I think we had the maximum we had was 40 people, I think, so that's really awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Then head to Twitter afterwards and I'll send a link to the Discord. There's a lot of chat in the Discord. There's different topics. There's a general chat, there's a speculation and rumors chat, there's a chat for like Horror Nights history and all that sort of stuff. So
love you, Tom.
Yeah, love you too, Tom. So yeah, go definitely check out the Discord. It's a fun place to hang out. So we will catch you again soon, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.